Look
I'm
at what
not.
you look like there.
Well, look at what you look like.
Well, what?
This was taken on the set of Which Way to the Front, where you allowed me to come and shadow you and watch you work. And I learned a lot of stuff from you on that set. That was after the class. But I remember one day you were shooting with the late Steve Franken.
Yes.
And you were doing a scene where he was making a peanut butter sandwich. And you wanted him to look nervous. And so you told him, you were talking to him all the way through it, saying, okay, take the knife out of the peanut butter jar, now put the bread on the thing, and you kept talking really, really fast to him. He was trying to follow your commands, and what it did was it made him look like he was tremendously nervous. And then they took out your track, and it worked really well. And it was just a great technique that I wouldn't have thought of. It was really, really cool.
Well, I told you when you were in the class that you're going to see great things.
Well, some of the other students, when we heard that you were going to come and teach, we didn't know what to expect. We thought it would be like funny stories and a stand-up routine, kind of like the nutty professor comes to USC. But we weren't prepared to learn all about how to work with actors and do the technical stuff and put it together in the total filmmaker. And your book, which I still have, your original book, this is worth $1,000 on eBay. I looked it up today.
I've been selling them for months.
So some of the other students that came through your class were George Lucas, and we brought Steve Spielberg in to show Amblin.
Peter Bogdanovich, Steven Spielberg.
When we were at USC, all our professors, it was before any of the film students had ever gone into the industry and become directors. And all of our professors told us that we couldn't make it, to make that transition. They said we'd have to work as, in educational films or industrial films, that nobody who did not have contacts or was related to someone could get into the movie business. But you were the only professor who didn't ignore that and just said, go for it. And we all did, and it worked.
Well, those people that denied you the thrill of knowing you could go forward, those are people that really didn't look closely enough. And they just got in the way of their schedules. And that's some of the unkind stuff that happens. And when I know it's happening, I got to protect the kid,
Yeah. Well, some of the things that I still remember that you taught us was when you're setting up a shot, think about the setup before and the setup after in terms of the editing, so that you can even in your mind figure out where the framing is and what's going to be on the shot next and afterwards.
You know how many directors make a shot for their film and they really didn't think it out? And that shot gets in the way of the rhythm and the pace of the whole film. So it has to go away.
Well, you were telling us at lunch that Charlie Chaplin asked to see some of your movies.
The what?
Charlie Chaplin asked to see some of your films. You were telling us at lunch. That was a very good story, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which one was it that he asked to have a print of? Was it the?
Well, I asked him for a print of Modern Times. When I got home from my 2-week stay with him at his home, it was waiting in the hallway of my home with a large tag to my friend Jerry. Good luck, love, your friend Charlie. And I've got that print. I've never put it on a projector.
Will you?
Not if I want to protect it. Then he writes me, thank you for the trip and thanks for all of the kind words. But if you got a print from me, I want one from you. I want the bellboy and I want a mint condition. Because he had sent me a mint condition of Modern Times. You want to buy it?
Oh, sure. How much?
Nobody's got enough.
Yeah.